Hi everybody, my name is Diane. I'm 62, oh no, I'm 63 actually. Today it's my birthday today, so thank you. Yeah, I'm an ex-primary school teacher, trained specifically in PE, so I'm a great advocate for exercising. I was diagnosed with CLL in February 21. No symptoms I can put my finger on. Obviously, we were in the middle of the pandemic. I was still working, all those things. But there was something. I didn't feel quite myself. Perhaps a bit dizzy, tired, and I thought, well, I'm nearly 60, so, I didn't want to bother the GP during the pandemic, quite frankly, because I didn't think I was still busy, still working, but something. Anyway, come February 21, I decided, go and get yourself checked. So I went to get myself checked, and the doctor said, oh, your symptoms are very vague, but we'll do this, that, and the other. So I had blood tests, and the results came out the following day, and that's where it all began. And I can use the cliche that it was like he was talking to somebody else. It wasn't as if it was me he was talking to, because I was very matter-of-fact and very, oh, yeah. It was, not quite so blasé, but it really felt like that. And it took a good few weeks to process what he was telling me. However, what also added to the surreal nature of the diagnosis in my experience was when I went to finally see the consultant, she said, yes, this is what you've got, but we're not going to do anything, we'll see you in 3 months. I said, what? What? We're conditioned as adults, aren't we, that anything with the word cancer in it, we've got to deal with really quickly, really urgently. So to be told, no, and I was told, yes, this is a good thing and this is a positive thing, but it was hard to process that at the time. And it only added to the surreal nature of the way I was feeling, because I wasn't feeling ill. I thought when you've got cancer, you're ill. And I wasn't feeling ill. I was still working, still running, actually. I do a bit of running, still walking my dog, still doing, Anyway, I was, at this point, I had just turned 60, and I had been thinking of retiring anyway. But at that point, I was only doing 3 mornings, part-time work, and I thought, well, I can carry on. And with hindsight, I probably would have carried on working because I've remained reasonably well. But Dr. Parry Jones said, oh, you'll be working with unvaccinated children. Not sure that's a good idea. And it actually helped. As I said, I was already thinking about finishing, so I thought, well, I'll finish. And it was a good decision, because that worry had then gone. I don't have to worry about this now. I can just... So, yes, two years went by, and as I said, it was always very daunting when it came up to the 3-month checkup. I thought, I'm going to go and have my bloods done, and I'm going to have a 3-month, what are they going to say, But I found myself, it wasn't immediate, believe me, after several months, if not a year, I found myself saying, well, okay, I've got an appointment in 3 months, it's going to the back of my head, and it's going to stay there until my next 3 months, my next appointment comes up. And I found myself being able to deal with it like that. The other thing that I've been grateful for is the fact, as I said, I'm a PE teacher, trained PE teacher. I was secondary but went into primary, but still did a lot of... So I enjoy being active. But finishing work, I thought, I suddenly thought, and I just went out walking. I went walking wherever I could, whatever opportunity I did, I just went walking. And I always sort of, perhaps I'm running away from it, am I? But no, it just helped so much to get out of the house, in the open air. I have a dog, so that helped. But I was walking her, but I was also walking on my own, or walking with friends, or walking to the pharmacist to pick up my prescription, or whatever it may be. I was walking, and it helped enormously in my personal experience. Then, after 2 years, the doctors started talking to me about treatment, and this is when reality hit, I think, really, when March of this year, well, it was before March, really, but March of this year, they said, oh, we think, we'll put you on some treatment. And that's when it became real, really real. I thought, oh, I am ill. I do need a bit of treatment. Because at that point, it was just... But, yes, so they said, well, it's not urgent. We could do it now, or we could do it in a few months. We could do it at the end of the year. We could do it... So I said, well, what's the benefit of doing it now, then? And the main thing I took from that was the fact that she said, well, our winter viruses fall right down. This was the end of March. This is a good time. So, yes, that's when I started, the end of March. The other thing I found daunting, I was just telling Neely Parry-Jones here, to be given a choice. You can take the one treatment or the other one. It's up to you. And they gave me lots of information, and it was great. But I thought, I've got to choose. Talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. If I can put it like that. I don't really. But you talk yourself through it, don't you? And I can see the benefit. Some people would be okay wanting a beginning and ending to the treatment and going to hospital. I didn't want that. I'm quite happy to take... I'm on I can never say it. But that one. I chose the treatment which you took at home, just courses, just tablets. I decided on that one. I decided, rightly or wrongly, I was already going to hospital enough, as far as I was concerned, and felt that I just wanted to do it at home. Again, with hindsight, I have quite enjoyed the control that gives me, actually. I was never one, as an adult, to even take a paracetamol for a headache. So to be faced with all these tablets was one of the most daunting things I've ever had to face. And then when they give you the information with all these side effects, and you think, it was hard. But, again, Sian said, well, would you take a paracetamol if you read all the side effects of it? And it's true, isn't it? And you appreciate that they have to tell you all these things. So it was a very daunting prospect. I had the minor side effects, headaches for a couple of weeks, a bit upset tummy. I mean, you do when you take a course of treatment anyway, don't you? You get a bit of an upset tummy. But that was the first 2-3 weeks. I've had nothing since. It's been absolutely extraordinary. I'm in awe of what people can do these days. I really am. I also believe that because I enjoy exercise and physical activity, I believe, scientifically, whether it's right or not, I don't know, but up here, it tells me that I've bounced back as quickly as I have. I don't think I appreciated that I had gone down. I was out walking my dog and I'd get a bit breathless. I was getting tired, but I was thinking, well, I'm older than I was anyway, so, but since I've started taking treatment, which is, as I said, I'm in my 5th month now, aren't I? My energy levels have shot up. I'm now running regularly. I do park run every week, and, I walk my dog, and I still walk everywhere, and it's just, I feel so much better and so much different. So, as I said, I am a big advocate of exercise. It did have a negative on my diagnosis. It did have, because I've done activity and exercise all my life, and I'm a PE teacher, I thought, well, why me? I haven't had any illness throughout my adult life. I've been very lucky. No, you know, apart from the odd cough or cold, or even that I didn't have very many of. I thought, what have I done to get this? And I've tried to flip it and say to myself, well, the reason that you have kept yourself fit is you're able now, you're in a much better position now to deal with whatever's going to throw at than you maybe were. And that keeps me going. The mental side of going out for a walk, going out for a run, walking my dog, watching the seasons of the year change means everything to me. And whether it's doing me physically any good, yes, I would like to think it is, but up here it's doing no end of good. And so, yes, if you can get out and have a walk, get out and have a walk. Come rain or shine. That's the good thing with the dog, you see. The dog needs to go, whether it's raining, you know, sunny, whatever, she needs to go out. So you think, but, you know, when you get back, you think, well, that was all right, only a bit of rain. Doesn't do us any harm. So, yeah, that's me, and that's where I am now.